inspiring others while facing adversity. An East Texas dad is sharing his fight with a rare and aggressive form of dementia. Isaac actually introduces us to the Kent family and tells us what East Texans can learn from their experience.
Gonna do a little movement.
Little shuffle, chicken shuffle.
Don Kent is your typical dad. He enjoys cooking out with his sons.
He's an amazing guy, an inspiration to me personally.
And having fun with his grandkids.
Oh, I love it. I love every one of them in their own way, from Madison to Catherine and everyone in between.
Every day, you'll find his wife of 44 years right by his side, holding his hand.
It was love on first sight by him, and it was, you know, I was very young, and I was sort of, oh, this is a big grown man. I was 16 years old. And I'm going to see your baskets, and then there's going to be.
For the past 2 years, the Kents have faced a challenge together after Don was diagnosed with a debilitating disease.
I passed out while I was at dinner. We were in New Orleans for a family wedding. My wife's family is from New Orleans, and I just started feeling odd sitting at the dinner table, and then I passed out.
Don Kent was diagnosed with Lewy body dementia. That's when protein deposits develop in nerve cells in the parts of the brain that affect thinking, memory, and movement. This is an image of one of these protein deposits. It's unknown what causes these Lewy bodies, and we spoke to Don months after his diagnosis.
I was stunned that I was diagnosed with a condition that I'd never heard of.
Don began experiencing fogginess and hallucinations.
I was here on the couch, and I thought I heard a train coming through the house. I mean, I even got up to went and I knew that didn't make sense, but yet to me, I was sensing and hearing a train chugging down the track coming into our house.
Operating simple appliances like microwaves became a challenge, and he began acting out his dreams.
I'm being chased or I'm in a fight, and I physically act my dreams out. In fact, once I gave my wife a black eye.
This is Don 2 years later. The symptoms continue.
I've had more days of, I call them my Lewy days, of sort of extreme cloudiness, fogginess, and slowness in my mind.
There are days when he doesn't recognize his own wife. He has also physically fallen since his diagnosis.
It may be signs of early Parkinson's. It's hard to tell. I tend to think it's just the visual spatial problems at this point.
The Kents have made changes around the house, like adding a handicap-accessible shower, all in preparation for the future.
We love each other very much, and when you love someone, you just go through the journey with them.
That this disease can present with.
Don has made it his mission to educate East Texans about this little-known disease by delivering speeches.
Hello. My name is Don Kent.
He partnered with the UT Tyler School of Nursing to create an online presentation that anyone can access.
And across here is the Ring of Honor. We have an autographed picture of each member in the Ring of Honor, starting
The
with
Kents and their father love the Cowboys.
Here is Jerkson Provar, another Ranger that's not a Ranger anymore.
And enjoy collecting baseball cards. His children stand behind him as a team.
The way that I've tried to handle it is just keep normal interactions, day-to-day interactions with him. You know, talk sports, talk news, as healthy a way as possible that you can do that. I think we try to keep him engaged, and hopefully that keeps the mind sharp.
Don refuses to let Lewy body dementia keep him down and continues to lead a normal life by having fun with the grandkids.
I like to hang out with them and play with them.
Don says it's about helping others.
And I want to help people live with dementia, be the best we can be with our disease, not just be known as people dying with dementia.
On this Father's Day, Don is enjoying the beautiful moments with his family, while they support him every single step of the way. Isaac Ramirez, KETK News.
Now, according to the Lewy Body Dementia Association, the disease affects an estimated 1.4 million Americans. If you'd like to watch Don Kent's full presentation online, we have a link up on our website. That is easttexasmatters.com.